UFC on ESPN, Strickland versus Magomedov is this Saturday, and guys, I am looking forward to this one. And I'm at it again. I'm predicting that Sean Strickland is going to be too much for Abus Magomedov, okay? And before I elaborate, I've seen people complain that Abus Magomedov doesn't deserve this fight since he only had one fight in the UFC and he isn't even ranked. Same thing with Ikram. But if you guys haven't noticed, Izzy has beaten mostly everyone in the division. He needs new blood, and that's why they're pushing these fighters quickly to the top. Now, I got to give Abus credit. He's really good. I've seen his highlights across the internet. I know what the guy is capable of. The guy is dangerous in the first round. And if you look at Abus's fight career, he has so many first round finishes. And I have to be honest, it wouldn't really surprise me if Sean Strickland gets caught in the first round by this guy. I mean, we've seen it before with Alex when he knocked out Sean Strickland and sent him to a different dimension. The fact that this dude doesn't even know how to check a leg kick for the life of him is kind of scary. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the middleweight division. And I'm just being honest, the middleweight division is the weakest weight class of the UFC. I say this because Israel Adesanya, Robert Whittaker, and Jared Cannonier are on a different level from everyone from this entire weight class, from what I've seen so far. Sean Strickland is a B+ fighter at best, but I have to give him his props. He is hard to hit clean. People have a weird misconception that he has a glass chin just because people go back to the Alex knockout. But who else has put him in that same position? I mean, he's only lost by knockout twice in his career. I mean, a lot of people thought Strickland was going to get knocked out by Jared Cannonier, who hits like a truck, but Sean arguably won that fight. And the dude doesn't even gas out. In fact, the dude has great cardio. He has a ton of experience. I could see Sean taking one and giving two back for the majority of the fight. And it's going to be hard for Abus Magomedov to implement his style since he likes to kick in range. And I feel like Sean isn't going to let him breathe, especially since they're in a smaller apex octagon. Sean is also good in the back foot, which is great, and everyone is talking about Abus's Magomedov wrestling, which is great. But I believe Sean Strickland has underrated great takedown defense. Man, he proved that in his last fight against Magomedov, where a lot of people thought Magomedov was going to out-grapple him and get the W. And did Sean Strickland prove those people wrong? And look, man, if Abus Magomedov doesn't get the knockout early, he's going to be in trouble because I don't know if he can be that explosive for all 5 rounds. He's kind of a blitz fighter who's very explosive, and he seems very fast twitch. And what I've noticed with fast twitch fighters is that normally they don't have great cardio. So if Abus is going to win, it would have to be in the early rounds. If not, it's going to be a long day for Abus Magomedov. And Sean Strickland's hard to hit, especially in the upper body area. The dude's always sparring. He doesn't do anything besides sparring. That's why he's always in that weird close range. And like I said earlier, it doesn't help that he has great cardio. And when I break everything down, it just seems that Sean is going to win. So if I have to give a percentage down, I would have to give Sean Strickland a 51% chance of winning. As for Abus Magomedov, I would have to give him a 49% because at the end of the day, he still has that power. But I just think Sean's volume and pace is too much for Abus Magomedov at the end of the day. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button and help the channel out. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, I don't know what you guys are waiting for, man. And